Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am, of course, Lord Forwind, here playing as Mighty Venice. So we have our first somewhat trade company down here. It's not actually in a trade company, but it is now Protestant, which is a solid starting point. We could also buy land outside of Europe in Kilwa over here, which we're going to want to do. I don't know if we can make it to India yet. Oh, we can. Ideally, we would want Goa. 5,000. Okay. So we should be able to buy our way into India, which would give us an achievement, but I've already gotten it, which would be the coin is mightier than the sword, I believe. Anyway, it'll start getting us more trade that I can steer through to my lands. Which will be awesome. As it is, we still have a disproportionately large amount of trade there. 23% trade there, even though we have no provinces in that trade node. I guess that's the way it works out. I should also see if I can strengthen my relations with Ethiopia. I can slightly. Again, I really need a war versus the Ottomans. But I don't know when I'm going to get it. Ooh, I could get Poland, Portugal, Spain, the Pope. Could not get Great Britain. Nor could I get Ethiopia. But I could fight the Ottomans. We'd be annihilated. It wouldn't even be close. The Ottomans are just really strong right now. The other part that would be annoying is we'd also be fighting Tunis, Tlemcen, and Fezzan over here. More problems I don't want to deal with. We should raise another army at some point though, because we can support significantly more troops than we have fielded. 23 more. How many mercs can I raise? 17. We might as well try and raise as many mercs as we can once we get going. A vast majority of our money is going towards our advisors, which tells me I can support a much larger military if I have to. Yeah. I guess we'll just save money for the moment. Save money, let the Ottomans fight. I don't think they're gonna be expanding much more. They're gonna be giving land back to the AQ. It's just better than the Ottomans taking it for themselves. Looks like 18 would help. I should probably see if I can sell the institution to someone like Great Britain. Or Spain, or Portugal, or Poland. Oh, it would all end up with a monthly deficit. Lovely. Nothing I can do then. I will wait. I was hoping to find a way to make more money. Wait, could I sell it to Ethiopia? No. They're already getting knowledge sharing from Darfur. Interesting. Darfur has printing press, but Ethiopia does not. As long as I can keep Ethiopia happy with me, it should be good. Oh, I can't see Ethiopia's ambition either. I found out I couldn't see the Knights last episode or the episode before. I can't see their ambitions. I know they have them, and it still functions, but it's still strange. Ottomans are attacking. Could be an opportunity. Persia has no allies, though. It's when the Ottomans pick a fight with Khorasan that we're really going to see progress made in terms of them getting into trouble. This Khorasan has some strong allies. Apparently the Ming are expanding based off the fact that there's a coalition against the Ming right now. Andhra is alive and doing well, and the Mamluks have land in southern India, of all places. Interesting and kind of annoying. It might be worth me picking a fight with the Mamluks, actually, now that I stop and think for a minute. Mamluks have land we want. We should be able to beat them. If we can't beat the Mamluks, we can't fight the Ottomans. Let's put it that way. So, proving ground would be fighting the Mamluks. And their allies. We have significantly more troops than the Mamluks do on their own. But I don't know if it'll be enough. Huh. They did that very weird thing where they ferried them halfway, stopped, and then ferried them further. Strange. Let's see if we can actually watch it happen. I'm just wondering why they keep stopping in Epirus to transport them further. Huh, that time they didn't do it. Weird. Let's raise another army. Yeah. There we go. That uses up literally all my mercenaries. And that puts me over my force limit. Okay. Another huge army investment on the way. Let's get a military that can actually fight wars of great kings, as the saying goes. We're still making 71 gold, 71 per month. Why are we? Where do we have a gold mine? Oh, Kosovo. Duh. Obviously, Kosovo. Let's do. Not really a fan of any of these. Quarter troops. We'll have a Navy commission. Cheaper maintenance, less attrition since we're going to be in a war. Both solid things. A little bit concerned that I'm going to run out of mercs. Unlike my other armies, this is going to be a much stronger military. We've reached the maximum of 55 mercenary regiments. That might be the most mercenary regiments I've ever raised when I'm not horribly losing a war. Weeds in the garden. Lovely. I'm going to have to convert it again, aren't I? Treviso. Okay, well. That just gives me more time to get more trade stuff done. Can we claim Benghazi? No. Okay, not directly at least. We'll go for Gaza. Yeah. Kilwa is going to be an interesting mess. Hopefully they're not going to get too involved in the war. Also, I'll start saving more money for my expansion into India, which should be coming after this war, I guess. Maybe I can steal the Mamluks land in India, and then I don't even have to pay. Because 5,000 gold is a lot of money for this game, even if I am Venice. But we're not going to really need to colonize, are we? Unless I really want to. I think I've already lost the colonial game. There's pretty much no great places to colonize. True, I could steal a little bit of Brazil. Or some of Mexico. Not really feeling like colonizing though. It might just be better to take another military idea if I can. Do quality or something. Actually, I should probably do offensive, because that'll give me a larger force limit. Plus there's other good benefits from offensive ideas. Usually. Doesn't appear to be, actually. That's sad. Just trading religious. Oh well, free monarch points. We can invest in military tech. Get better both of those. I don't know how many days we've got here left. Let's cancel the building of a cannon here and instead build it there, I guess. We are way over our force limit now, though. Wow, 12 extra gold per month. Kinda hurts. It is March, though. Once we hit May, we can add back in that province in Guinea, the African coast there, Guinea, and get a trade company going, which has its own benefits. Which, if you haven't seen, this will be a good exploration of, but by now you should probably have seen it. But I'm still gonna poke around it because I don't really know it at all. I did the Austria-Ostland achievement on my own for fun. It's not hard, it just takes time. And I got the achievement, but it was a little bit tricky buying the correct stuff. So, let's say we want... Oh, we can't claim any other provinces. Lovely. We can do this here, though. We can add you down here back in. Go. And now we can purchase these high-level buildings, which are really good. Specifically this one, land force limit, naval force limit, yearly army tradition, excuse me, trade steering, I think it's literally just in West Africa though, or ship costs, all of which will be amazing. Let's start with officers' mess, because that is going to save me quite a bit of money. I'm not going to be losing 10 or more gold a month. Let's cancel that. Curious to see what it would cost to charter a company from Luongo down here. Oh, more than I can afford. Fair enough. Let's get that. Another idea group. This is where it gets tricky. On the other hand, I could take admin, which would give me more mercs. I could take innovative, which would give me cheaper mercs, more generals, tech cost, war exhaustion down. Or I could take offensive, which would just make my army that much stronger. I should probably do offensive. Yeah, I need to be able to fight the Ottomans. Ugh. Oh well, with 14 monarch points a month, we should be fine on that front. So let's pick a fight with the Mamluks over Gaza, I guess. Could call Ethiopia into it. Yeah, let's call Ethiopia into this mess. Less work for me in the long run, right? Send you south, send you south, send you to there. Actually, yeah. We're good. We'll raise another Merc regiment. Interestingly enough, my limit just increased massively on the Mercs because I did that trade investment. So it must be based off like a third of your force limit can be Mercs or something. Actually, we can approximate it, can't we? 100, and I could support roughly 55. So roughly 60% of your force limit seems to be capable of being Mercs. Interesting. we're going to be suffering a fair amount of income loss at some points because we are going to take casualties, and since our armies are mercs, reinforcing them is going to be expensive. Things I gotta watch out for. We do heavily outnumber them though, although they do have cannons. Better cannons, more cannons, sorry, more cannons than I do. But I can reinforce my army virtually indefinitely. I don't actually know what land I want to take here. Ideally, I want that province. I wouldn't mind those provinces or those provinces. Wow, 75. It's expensive. That's a lot of war score they want. Let's do another investment in this area. We will do naval force limit, which actually will be even more than just 5 because we're Venice. So we actually can support more ships. This is getting a little bit ridiculous, the amount of ships we can support as Venice. I didn't realize Venice could be this powerful if you survived. Let's see how this war is going to go. That right there should tell me the war. They've got more discipline. We've got better morale. We've got a 78% chance of taking their capital. And we took it. There we go. Progress. We'll go for that. We might not actually be able to take as much land as I want here. Kilwa is going to be a problem. We're not going to be able to attack Kote or Gujarat. We might only be able to take a couple provinces. So we'll probably annul treaties. Ugh, terrible general. Steal at least these so we don't have this horrendously awful border gore that's going on right there. Looks like I've done my job. Although I really should go help Ethiopia because they seem to be struggling a little bit. Yeah. The 37,000 Kilwan soldiers seem to be a bit of an issue. Let's barrage that. Let's reset this all actually. Let's say we want that. They would give that to me. But that's really all they want to give. I really want to annul treaties, but we don't have a high enough score yet. Looks like the war will drag on for now. I can march to there. Interestingly, the Mamluks are still able to field 41,000 troops. It's a lot of men. Probably because they've got trade companies. They can afford that. Probably that 5 investment for 5 more troops. They probably also have built force limit buildings in some of their lands. Or not. They haven't actually invested in anything. I would have thought they would have invested more money in their provinces, but I guess I'm wrong. Who else am I fighting, technically? Mainly Kilwa and then Gujarat. Lovely. I guess I'll just keep occupying this region. Speaking of things to do, I can't promote another culture. Okay. It's taking us forever to get government reforms, I guess because we have so much autonomy. Well, that's slightly problematic. Everybody else has pretty much got all their reforms done. I think even the Ottomans have. Yeah. Lovely. There seems to be a recurring theme while I play in this new expansion as I fall behind in government reforms. I'll do that. Seven. Oh, okay. Apparently we just got attacked by Gujarat and won a battle. I didn't see that we were fighting even. I retreat my troops. I don't want to fight the Mamluks. Ideally, we want to fight a war where we don't actually fight the enemy armies. We can get away with that. Our life is a lot easier. Need level 3s there. At some point I'm going to have to get rid of one of my alliances. Probably Genoa. With 3 provinces, not really worth keeping around. Although they do control a good amount of the trade node. By the way, I'm not going to spend any more money in the trade company until I actually get until I actually have enough money to afford a $1,000 investment, because the smaller ones are not that useful, especially since I can't get any money from the trade company. I mean, there's really no point for that trade company other than the trade benefits it brings me. I can't steer the trade, I can't alter the trade. It's a bit frustrating. Yeah, I can't really take anything else. Well, we'll take 2 provinces and we'll get rid of a treaty. So that means the next war will go easier. Not exactly what I want, or wanted, but it will have to do. We can found an Indian trade company, though. I can convert both of these provinces to Protestantism, which we will do before we throw them into a trade company. We are 12 development from being an empire, I think. I think it rates it as that, right? No, I'm 50. Yeah, it doesn't count. It doesn't actually count the vassal stuff, which is a little frustrating, but makes sense. It's gonna be a lot of monarch points to annex those guys. Can't do it until virtually now. So that will be it for this episode. Next episode, we will get this trade company up and running. Which, once it's up and running, that should give us, again, 5 more force, 5 more naval force. We also can get, what are the other benefits? We can get yearly army tradition, which would be nice. Ship costs, which would be amazing for Venice. So, thank you guys all for watching, and we fixed some of the border gore, and we will continue next time. Bye for now.